There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English speaking person.
Improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name.
If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I don't really care what you believe. Okay, this is, no, strike that. I apologize. That's not case number.
Welcome back, guys. This hearing is straight up chaos in a suit. Judge Bryant doesn't even raise her voice at first, but you can feel the courtroom pressure building like a soda can in a microwave. This sovereign citizen walks in acting like the courtroom rules don't apply to her, quoting laws that don't exist and trying to argue with the literal definition of reality. By the end, she's deflating like a dollar store balloon. Suddenly polite, suddenly scared, and like she just realized legal fiction isn't a magical spell that makes consequences disappear. Judge Bryant's face says it all. She's had enough of people treating the justice system like it's an open mic night, and honestly, how do these people even still think saying I don't consent is a legal shield? Like, bro, you're not being abducted by aliens, you're in traffic court. Should we start handing out court dictionaries before hearings or what? Let's dive in.
This is case number 174612601, the people of the state of Michigan versus Bonita Ayana Sealy. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. And today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, P number 8350505.
All right, ma'am, please unmute yourself. State your name for the record, please.
Islam. I, self-law, am master. Improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name. No, this trade name.
If you did not come to court, if you didn't come to court to participate in court, please don't come back to my courtroom. So I've muted you, so therefore we can't even hear what you're saying. So let me be clear. If you have not come to court, because let me just be clear. Okay, well, you have a great day. Have a great day. If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I promise you, let me say this. If a person did not have jurisdiction over me, if I believed that a person, that an entity did not have jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not get up out of my bed. I would not take a time off of work. I would not stop anything that I was doing for that day to come to court to say these things. Number one, you know it's going to get you nowhere. There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English speaking person.
If you guys are into watching delusional courtroom disasters unfold in real time, go ahead and tap that like button before this sovereign citizen starts quoting the Constitution like it's a horoscope. Subscribing helps the channel grow, and let's be real, there's no shortage of courtroom chaos to roast. I mean, we're out here watching someone argue with a judge like they're haggling over a garage sale price. Let's jump back in before she tries to declare herself a floating nation again.
So if you believe, Miss Sealy, from the bottom of your heart, that I nor this court has any jurisdiction over you, ma'am, don't come. You don't come. Because there's nothing, there is absolutely nothing. There is nothing that I can do for you. If you are not interested in proceeding in a manner that we can understand you, if you're going to simply read off some stuff to me, it's equivalent to me going over to England Since apparently you all don't believe that you're citizens. I don't really care what you believe. It is equivalent to me going over to England, getting arrested, and then telling them they don't have jurisdiction over me. If they let me go home, I promise you, if I didn't think they had jurisdiction over me, I'm not showing up. So okay, so we can try this one more time. If you want to state your name for the record so that we can have the name for the record, then you can state your name for the record. If you're going to say all of that other stuff to me that I don't have jurisdiction, then I'm gonna subside, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to another case. I am going to remove you from the courtroom because this is going to get us nowhere. Nowhere. Now, by the time you've said all of this, by the time you've done all of this, this is a 2017 case. We probably would be finished with the case by now. Probably would be. Probably would be. Of course, I'm not going to give legal advice. I'm not going to say what she should do and how she should respond. Probably would be finished with this case by now. Okay, ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Judge Bryant came in like she had a PhD in shutting people down, and I was locked in from the first sentence. She didn't waste time arguing or trying to reason with the nonsense. She just calmly and surgically dismantled every delusional thing that came out of this sovereign citizen's mouth. It was like watching someone try to win a chess game by eating the pieces, and she's just sitting there like, okay, we're done here. Honestly, it felt like she's been waiting her whole career for someone to test her patience like this, and spoiler alert, they lost. The way she kept her cool while still putting this person in their place was a straight up masterclass. We need more judges like this who treat legal fiction like what it is. Bedtime stories for adults with Wi-Fi and way too much confidence.
Bonita Ayana Davis Seeley.
Thank you, Miss Seeley. Today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Innocent.
The court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Miss Seeley. I will set this matter for a pretrial conference. This is a child abuse 4th degree case. Strike that. Again, I keep looking down at your client, looking up at your client's case. This is an assault or assault and battery case. The court is going to set the matter for a pretrial conference. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed. Probably could have already been dismissed. I don't know if you have contact with the complaining witness or not, Miss Ritter. However, the complaining witness is required to appear at the pretrial conference. Today is December the 6th. The court is going to set the matter for January the 6th. At 8:35. I'm sorry, 8:25. That denotes the arraignment portion. 8:25. As I indicated, the complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation for the failure to appear. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witness. Anything further?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Seeley?
Emma, we'll keep my peace. I'll see you guys on the 6th of January.
All right, then you have a great day and stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.
whole case felt like watching someone try to escape a maze they drew themselves. The defendant walked in with that classic sovereign citizen swagger, like she really thought she found a loophole that thousands of lawyers somehow missed. Spoiler alert, saying I'm a private citizen doesn't mean anything when you're standing in a public courtroom. And you could tell Judge Bryant was just done. Like this wasn't her first rodeo. More like her 100th rodeo with a clown who thinks YouTube taught them constitutional law. It's weirdly impressive how confident people get after reading 3 blog posts and a Reddit thread. What really gets me is how these folks act shocked when the judge doesn't fold. Like, wait, laws still apply to me? Yes, they do. The courtroom isn't some open mic night where you get to test out your new I don't consent routine. It's a legal setting with real consequences, and honestly, Judge Bryant didn't just win this exchange. She set a new standard. No yelling, no theatrics, just pure courtroom control like a teacher who's had enough and finally starts handing out detention slips without a word. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching this legal circus crash and burn in real time, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I break down court hearings like this every single day, and I appreciate every one of you who sticks around to watch these wild cases with me. Drop a comment and let me know if you think Judge Bryant was too harsh or just right. Personally, I think she handled it like a boss. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.